You heard me. How many Americans do you know? You would think that everybody you know is an American because they live in the US, but is an American someone who believes in our norms and beliefs, or is it someone who lives in the United States? Well, The Atlantic would argue that it is someone who lives in the United States. And The Atlantic is a newspaper, and upon researching this resource, I found some very interesting things. Along with MedicineNet, MedicineNet tells us that over 110 million people in the US have STDs or STIs. 110 million people. And if you'll take a look at this graph, and this graph only shows certain diseases, but it shows cases of syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and canneroid disease. And from the 1950s, it was at 0.5 million, and to 2018 is at 2.46 million people in the US have these diseases. Now, when you think about it, 2.46 million out of all of us, that's not a whole lot, right? Well, then you have to look at the other facts for unplanned pregnancies. Now, a lot of times you're told by your parents that you were a happy accident, but the truth was is that you were an accident. 50% of pregnancies in America in 2018, according to MedicineNet, were unwanted pregnancies, and 43% of those ended in abortion. 43%. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a lot of cases that ended in abortion when you could have just had safe and consensual sex practices that would help you understand that you're probably not ready for a baby. Now, let's be honest. All of us college kids, most of us are not married. Out of all of us, we're experiencing new things, we're trying relationships, we're trying hanging out with different people, and when it comes to intercourse, we don't always think or ask questions of our partner before we commit the act. And the other truth is that a lot of us think that if we're in a romantic relationship, then we're safe. But the truth is that they can lie. People don't realize that their partners have been known to lie. Another thing is that there have been studies done about marriages where they'll get married and they don't tell each other they have an STI until after they got married, because people don't think to ask these kinds of questions. I grew up with divorced parents. All of us are unplanned. My mom was on birth control, and one of the common misconceptions is that is foolproof. It's not. Birth control is only one contraceptive method. Now, a lot of times when people use another contraceptive method as a condom, and birth control is a lot safer and has greater results, but you can never rely on one thing. And that also transfers into STDs and STI risks, is people think just because they wear a condom that they're safe. But any activity that you engage in with any part of your body that comes in contact with someone who has an STD or STI, it is transferable. Safe and consensual sex practices, if practiced every single time you partake in these sexual activities with a partner, it will keep you safe. It will, every time. Because people don't realize, oftentimes with instances like rape, that you can take away your consent. That is a common misconception. People think that if you give it at the beginning, then it's all the way through. And it's not. People can take it away. You can take it away at any point in time. For example, if a man and a woman are engaging in sexual activities and you are halfway through, she can say, "Stop, I'm done." And you have to stop. If you don't, it is the definition of rape. And whether you meant to hurt her or not, as I stated earlier, consensual sex is a very important part, because if you don't practice it, or harm yourself or your partner and get the law involved. STDs and STIs are on a high jump from 2015. Everybody is engaging in more activities the happier we have, and you can go all the way back to 1950 and look at another chart on MedicineNet if you'd like, and it'll show you what specific diseases had certain inclines due to immigration and due to people going in other countries and all other kinds of contact that have happened because of American socializing. Safe and consensual sex should be practiced every single time you go with a partner. Every single time. It will help you, and it will keep you safe, and it will keep you healthy, and it will help prevent rape charges and non-sexual consent charges. If you look at one more graph for me, self-reported incidents of rape or sexual assault. Now, in 2014, there were about 1 million people who did that, and we haven't done a lot to encourage it over the years. And in 2018, we had over 2.5 million people report their crimes done to their bodies. And this is good, because it means that our society is starting to help push people who are getting hurt and harmed in instances where they shouldn't be. At the end of the day, the truth is that safe and consensual sex is something that we all have to practice. Because every time you don't, you are taking a risk that you could get harmed, harm your partner, or get something that you can never get rid of. Thank you for your time.